Document Automation Hub for streamlined document generation. Generate a professional invoice with a dynamic table. Create a table with dynamic rows, add conditional logic, and collect data using fillable fields. The sales manager approves the invoice. Next, the client receives the invoice for payment. Let's walk through the main steps in detail. First, we create a DOCX with tags. We add text tags, which will be populated with client and company data. To insert today's date automatically, we use the $today function. We add the table tag to generate a dynamic table. These are column tags. For the unit price tag, we use the number and currency formatting. The tag in the amount column is a math function. It calculates the price based on the item quantity and cost per item. This is the closing table tag. Additionally, we use a variable $sum above to calculate the total sum in the cells above. Assign a variable $total the value of $sum above. We use the conditional logic to display a 10% discount if the total sum of the order is more than $5,000. Otherwise, the client will get a 5% discount. These tags are for fillable fields. The sales manager will use them to enter their signature and name. Once the invoice with tags is ready, download it as a DOCX file. Let's move to Postman to make API requests. Create a template for the sales invoice. Next, upload the DOCX invoice to the template. Use any converter to encode the DOCX to base 64. The response retrieves the document ID along with an array of fields. We will use this data to pre-fill the invoice. Let's create steps for the template. Steps correspond to the recipients of the sales invoice. Retrieve the default step. Recipient 1. Rename the default step to the sales manager. Create a new step, the client. Assign signature and name fields to the sales manager. Publish the current template version. The template has been published, and we can run a workflow. With this endpoint, we will generate the pre-filled invoice and run the sales invoice workflow. In the request body, specify the document ID and add an array of fields to pre-fill. To generate a table, indicate the name of the table tag, items, and then populate column tags, item name, unit price, item quantity, with data. Each row is a separate object within the value array. In the response, we see the array of roles. For our use case, roles correspond to steps. Finally, share the sales invoice with the sales manager and client. We will send the workflow by email. Success. The sales invoice has been sent to the first recipient, the sales manager. Watch more demos to speed up document workflows with Document Automation Hub.